The Brilliant Smart Control. Oh, Brilliant, why do you have to make our relationship so complicated? That's what we're talking about today. My complicated relationship with Brilliant and their newest device, the plug-in Brilliant Smart Control. Let's get to it. What up, everybody? It's George Langabeer coming to you once again from Voltage Studio. Here on the channel, we talk smart home tech, we talk home security, we have videos weekly. Follow me on Instagram where I give you more insight into myself. We talk the smart home world, the home security world, we talk about all sorts of things on the gram. Give us a follow there, please. Today we're talking about the smart home, the Brilliant Smart Controller, a 5-inch touchscreen that can control all sorts of compatible smart home devices. We're talking about the plug-in model, which is their newest model. We're going to unbox it. I'm going to show you how to set it up. I'm going to give you the price and specs. We're going to give you an overview of the app, and I'm going to give you my review, my pros and cons. So let's start with the unboxing. Okay, now that we've unboxed, let's talk about the elephant in the room. And that is what I said in the preview about my complicated relationship with Brilliant. What the heck did I mean? Well, if you follow the channel, you know a month or so ago, maybe a little bit longer, I completely gave up on Brilliant and made a video on it. When I moved to Voltage Studio in August, I put all Brilliant in here. Double switches, triple switches, quadruple switches, their single switch. Every single switch in this apartment was Brilliant. And I was pretty excited about it because I had loved Brilliant before. I've made several videos on Brilliant. Go back and check those out. But I started to have problems, connectivity issues with my Wi-Fi and Apple Home compatibility, and it got to the point where they just became useless to me. So I made a video and said I gave up. The problem was when Brilliant saw my smart home tour in August when I moved here, and they saw all those Brilliants, they got really excited, and they offered to send me this plug-in model that was coming out. But unfortunately, in the process of them sending it to me, it took them forever. And by the time I got it, I had already given up on Brilliant. But because they were so nice to send it to me, of course, I've still got to do this review because I just can't just not do anything with something they sent me for free. So that's where we're at. I'm giving them this one shot with this plug-in model. And here we go. So let's go to the setup. Okay, now that I've showed you how to set it up, let's talk price and specs. This plug-in model is currently $399, normally $449, so it could be either of those prices depending on when you purchase. Again, this is a smart home controller with a touchscreen that goes on the wall. It controls some of the most popular smart home brands like Sonos, Ecobee, Philips Hue, Google Nest, Ring, and Schlage. As far as the devices for those brands, you can control your smart lights, smart thermostats, security cameras, smart locks, your scenes, and this also has a built-in intercom. Unlike the other Brilliant smart controls that are designed to replace an actual wired switch, this can go on any wall as long as it's within 13 feet of a power outlet, because again, this just plugs into a power outlet. It has built-in Lady A from Amazon, and it operates on your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. As far as the power cable goes, you can run it on the outside of the wall or the inside of the wall. Just keep in mind, if you do it on the outside of the wall, you are going to have some cable management, but it is a very thin power cord. The normal Brilliant Smart Control, the one that's wired into your wall, they all have sliders, 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on which model you buy. Those sliders were designed to operate the switch that it's replacing. So if it's a light switch, you can slide up and down to turn it on and off. On this plug-in model, it's not wired to anything, so you're not controlling a device that was there before. So by default, it's the brightness and the volume of the system, but you can modify that to control one of your other smart devices. Now, talking about the Brilliant app, so with this controller, you can either control it with the Brilliant app or actually on the touch screen. I'm not doing a deep dive into the Brilliant app because I've done that before. I'll put the link to some of my previous Brilliant videos if you want to check out the app, but just know that you can control your devices either from the app or the actual wall on this controller. Okay, now that we've talked price and specs, let's talk my review, my pros and cons, and let's start with the pros. Now, the key to this is that you can put it on any wall. It's not like the Brilliant Smart Control of the past where you had to wire it into an existing switch. So that's awesome that you have the flexibility of putting this anywhere within 13 feet of a power outlet. Pro number 2, and this goes for all the Brilliant products, is their compatibility with all sorts of smart home brands like Ring, like Ecobee, like Nest, like Sonos. Sonos is my favorite on Brilliant, but they've got so much compatibility with different smart home brands. Philips Hue, that's another one. This smart control looks great. I love the touch screen. Keep in mind it's got 2 sliders. The plugged-in version only comes in the 2 slider model, not the 3, not the 4, not the single like the other controls. So keep in mind those are virtual switches. But yeah, this looks great, and it's going to be a conversation starter for sure. It always was for me. My final pro is that this worked great as a single smart home controller. I didn't have the connectivity issues that I had before, but that's because it was just one of them in here instead of however many I had before. And that brings us to my cons. Okay, con number 1 is during setup, it had that very small connector, and it was a little difficult to get that to stay in at first. There's a little trick to it, and I can't even really explain it to you. You're just going to have to see it when you get it. But yeah, that small connector was a little bit of a problem. Con number 2 is one of the biggest advantages to Brilliant for me was always the Apple Home compatibility. Now, when I set this up, I added it to Apple Home, but once I got it in there, I saw a message that it wasn't compatible and it doesn't do anything. So it's in there, but it doesn't do jack squat. Another con is the cable management for the small power cord. Now keep in mind, you can put it on the inside of the wall, especially if you have a hollow wall that does have an insulation, that'd be really easy. Just keep in mind, if it's on the outside, you're gonna have some cable management. Some people don't even care about that. They'll put a tack on it. I am a cable management freak, so I do care about that. So it's a con. Lastly, it's just my issues with Brilliant. That is a con. They used to be so reliable. Go back and check out my videos. I loved them. I would not have spent the thousands of dollars I did here at Voltage Studio to make every switch in here Brilliant and be all excited about it when I did my first smart home tour here if I didn't love them for so long. Now, I've done some other videos where we had some problems with the Apple Home compatibility, but they were able to fix that with their great customer support, because Brilliant does have great customer support. But they were absolutely worthless to me once I got going in here because of the connectivity issues. I couldn't get them to connect to Wi-Fi. They would drop off all the time. I had 3 or 4 of them that I couldn't get into Apple Home. It's just really disappointing because they were so great for so long and I don't know what happened. Now, I will tell you, in my last video, I had tons of comments with people asking to buy my Brilliants because they thought they were going to get a great deal. I will tell you that I know me, I know George, and someday, you guarantee you, if they fix their issues, I'll go back to them. So they're all sitting in a tote and they're ready to go if that ever happens. But one thing you will notice is I showed this to you on my unboxing table. I never showed it to you on my wall because I'm not putting it on there. Of course, I had to review it because they sent it to me, but I'm not using it, Brilliant. Sorry, until you figure out your issues, because it's great as a single controller, like I said in the pros, but if I start adding my other ones back, it's not going to happen. So right now it's Lutron to save the day. Lutron does not fail me. And so I got Lutron switches everywhere, and I can't, in my OCD, put one single Brilliant in the mix. I just can't do it. So sorry, Brilliant, it's not happening. But overall, as a single controller, it's a very cool device, lots of flexibility. And if you're just using one of them, go for it. Or if you just love Brilliant and you're not having the problems I had, go for it, because you can literally put it anywhere. There's an outlet within 13 feet, and that's awesome. So anyway, that's it. What are your thoughts on Brilliant? Let me know in the comments. Are you pro? You think they're too expensive? Have you ever tried them? Do you like them? Do you agree with me? I know some people have the same issues I did in the comments of that last video. Let me know that too, but I'd love to hear from you, please. All right. Hey, and I've got a little channel note, by the way. We changed the name to George Langabeer from SilverHammer Surveillance. And it seemed like SilverHammer Surveillance, I was kind of be put in a box where I was just the security guy or the surveillance guy, whereas we talk about all tech. So I just wanted to branch out a little bit and change that new chapter in my life. So we're going George Langabeer if you're searching us. So just a little channel note there. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, hit that bell notification. I so much appreciate having you here, whether you're new or you've been around through the thick and thin with me. Man, I appreciate all of you. So until that next video, peace and love.